People of the Basque Country mainly inhabited areas adjacent to Spain and France, near the Pyrenees Mountains. Basque language and culture was oppressed by dictator Francisco Franco. After the 1937 aerial bombing of Guernica, tens of thousands of people, including children, were evacuated. Idaho has one of the largest Basque communities in the U.S. Many Basques immigrated to America looking for work. Many found that work in Idaho, tending sheep, a job that not many others wanted.
My father came over like in 1953, he came over from the Basque Country to herd sheep. And I think his uncle, Benito Isursa, had a sheep company. Benito Isursa came from the Basque Country like in 1920. And a lot of Basque people in those early days had sheep companies because, you know, they had the open grazing and it was really easy to eat in. The Taylor Grazing Act hadn't passed yet, so it was really easy to have a sheep outfit because all the land was available.
It's rumored that some of the Basques reportedly brought some of their dogs with them. These dogs are thought to be the foundation of the Australian Shepherd. This hard-working cattle dog breed is often used as seeing eye dogs, search and rescue dogs, and explosive detection dogs. Native American legend says the Australian Shepherd dogs were sacred. They were called ghost eye, or sacred spirit dog, because of their blue eyes. Julie Bender of Winsome Dog Training says, "You'll hear a lot of folks say that Australian Shepherds are incredibly intelligent. I'm not here to debate that. However, I do feel that they are far more emotional and intuitive to our human needs and are eager to please us. If I were to use one word to describe the Australian Shepherd, it would be honest. You know where you stand with an Aussie, and that's a good thing." Michael Duffy, agility dog handler, says, "I've loved dogs since I was young, but I found a new level of that devotion with our Australian Shepherds. We currently have 3. They are beautiful with expressive markings, a deep intelligence and intuitiveness, and great work ethic, without being too over the top like Border Collies. They're great companions with a strong desire to please, but they require a lot of exercise, training, and grooming. They're a good choice for very active people who are willing to devote the time to keep them mentally and physically challenged." Basque Shepherd dogs did much to shape American Western history. This breed was made even more popular by Ray Sisler, who was breaking horses for a living before he joined the rodeo circuit.
My name is Les Berlisle. I am from Emmett, Idaho. I am a nephew of Ray Sisler. I can remember Jay from when I was little, but I grew up with those dogs. When Jay was younger, he had an ability or a knack for training animals. And it didn't matter whether it was dogs, horses, goats, whatever. He was working training horses, breaking horses for local ranches around here. Him and his brother Gene worked together. They were stayed in a cow camp out on what we called Buzzard Gulch. And in 1948, they had a matched horse race at the fairgrounds in Emmett. They had a Pony Express race. And in that Pony Express race, Jay incurred a broken ankle. And it was broken really bad. So when he was recuperating, that's when he started working with the pups, Stub and Shorty.
In 1949, he was paid $10 for his rodeo show. Sisler went on to perform in some huge stadiums in the U.S. and Canada and appeared on The Ed Sullivan Show and toured with Roy Rogers. Ray Sisler was inducted into the Pro Rodeo Hall of Fame in 2002. Sisler's dogs appeared in 2 Walt Disney productions, Cow Dog and Stub, Best Cow Dog in the West. Sisler's dog training career lasted over 22 years, and he trained 17 different dogs. Shorty, Stubby, and Queenie became some of the most famous Aussies in history. They're an intelligent and extremely loyal breed. Ray Sisler passed away in a ranching accident in 1995. His dog Darby stayed by his side until help arrived. Ray Sisler was not only a rodeo star, but part of a loving extended family. They remember him as a man without vices and a vital part of the Emmett, Idaho community, actively sitting on boards and participating in other community efforts. There's so much to learn about Basque culture, and one place to do that is the Boise Basque Museum. They have an impressive and extensive collection of Basque history, and they're continually gathering interviews and updating their collection. You can check out their online library and collections at their website, basquemuseum.eus.